Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Rosano, and this is another episode of the world famous, the University Love, the best podcast in 1, 2, 3 galaxies. But, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we just call the show Online Marketing Moves. We are coming to you live today. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Ladies and gentlemen, lately, been a little busy. I got back to writing, doing more writing. I've uploaded 3 stories on medium.com if you want to check them out. You just go on there and look up Tony Rosano, and you can read. I got like 40 stories, but 3 in the last couple weeks. I wrote one about fatherhood. I wrote another one about say no to truck drive, say no to truck driving, and I forget what the other one. Is or was. Something. I think about music. Yeah, the fakeness of hip hop. There you go. So 3 stories. And we've been writing, trying to build up the email list, doing other things. But ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to talk about something very important. We are here to talk about why you need to, you know how things have gotten very complicated, but things are not very complicated in life if you think about it. Things can be very simple. And you have to make them simple for people because there's so many bells and whistles now when it comes to all these platforms. You want to take people, let's say you have a YouTube channel. You don't make a video on YouTube and say, hey, go check me out on Facebook, check me out on Instagram, check me out over there, check me out over there. No, you stick with YouTube and you tell them, if you want more information, click on my website or click on, drive them to an email list, drive them to the website or drive them to the sale. Do not drive them to other social media platforms. When if you're on YouTube, don't tell people to go to Facebook and check you out. You don't have to overcomplicate things. If you're on, if you have a Facebook page and you want people to go to your YouTube channel, set it up to where, okay, this would be better for you. Set it up to where the Facebook, the Instagram, you drive people to the YouTube channel. And from the YouTube channel, you drive people to the email list. And from the email list, you say, hey, sign up to get emails. And then, the email list is where you could make the sale. You want to drive them one direction. You want to make it you want to make it flow. You don't want it very choppy. You don't want to drive people from Instagram to Facebook to Twitter to this one to that one. If you have a Twitter account and you want people to go straight to your email list, you can do that. Or if you want people on Twitter to go to your YouTube channel, you can do that. Or if you want people on Twitter to go to your podcast, do that. But social media platforms, I would not make too many sales on social media platforms. The reason why is because you don't have any control over the social media platform. You do have some control over your email list. You have control over your email list. You have control over your website. You do not have control over Facebook. And what will happen is eventually, whatever it is you're selling, we all know what's going to happen. You get some success, okay? Does not matter what you do. Does not matter. You can be the most honest person. You could be the nicest person on the face of this earth. and somebody will say, I don't like them, let me copy strike them, or let me, you know, get them kicked off Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. And it's so easy to get kicked off these days. So you don't want to make a lot of sales on Facebook, or you don't want to make sales on Instagram, because what will happen is you will get lazy. You will say, well, I don't need to go on this one or that one or this one because I make all my sales through Instagram, which is not a good idea. You do not want to be, I mean, you see the way the Silicon Valley Bank collapsed. You don't really want Silicon Valley. You don't want to be very dependent on these people. You know what I mean? You don't want to be dependent on social media platforms. You don't want to be, you know, you ain't Mark Zuckerberg. I wouldn't rely on Facebook like that. I wouldn't rely on Instagram. I wouldn't rely on Twitter. Not even YouTube. I wouldn't rely on YouTube that much. I mean, I would get a YouTube channel going if I was you, whatever kind of content you want to create, but I would definitely make an email list or have a website. Definitely make an email list. Definitely have a website, have an app, have something else that if all else fails, when the social media people say, hey, man, you got to do this, you got to do that to stay on social media, you won't have to worry about it. You can tell people, hey, let's meet up on the app. Let's meet up in the website. Let's meet up on my email list. You know, you can go other places. So you drive them to the YouTube channel, drive them to the podcast. You can drive them to the email list. Email list, you can make sales. You can say, hey, I'm doing an affiliate with this, I'm doing that. Click on the links, you know, and it'll be better for you if you do it that way. You know, making sales on Facebook, Instagram, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Because, you know, you can't trust. The more we go, all these people that do these apps, this social media stuff, they can't be trusted. You know what I mean? They change the they flip the script on you all the time, you know. Facebook ads are more expensive now. You know, Instagram will probably try to charge you more. You can get a blue check mark on Twitter for $119 a year now. So, I mean, you know, it's all the social media platforms, they come, they go, you know, it's whatever. But the email list, your website, you can control that. You can control an app that you make or app that you buy. You can control all that, you know. Now, of course, you can make a website. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. Eventually, you can make an app, and when you start generating more money, you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money in the beginning. But, you know, I built a website for, you know, I built my own website, and then once I had somebody make me a website for $100, and you can do it that way. It doesn't have to be expensive. Now, when you start making more money, of course, you can make your website better. You can learn how to do. You can pay somebody to do SEO. You can do all that. You don't have to learn everything, know everything. Just go out and get it done. Just go out and do it. Okay, but drive them from your social media platform to your YouTube channel, to your podcast, to your writing, whatever kind of content you create. Drive them to that, and then from there, drive them from the content to the email list. Make sales, make money. I would say do it that way. It'd be a lot easier than trying to make a bunch of sales on Facebook, because eventually somebody's going to say, hey, this guy is scamming me on Facebook or whatever. However, it does not matter. You can sell somebody a camera. They will say you scamming them. You could sell them a course. They will say you're scamming them. It does not matter. People love to complain these days. So if something doesn't go their way, they're going to tell on you, rat you out, and they might get your social media platform shut down. So never have a need to stay on the social media platforms. You have to take the attitude that they need you on there more than you need them on there. You don't want to be one of these people who are dependent solely on Facebook. That's a no-go. It's no good. It will not work. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We will be back tomorrow with all new episode of Online Marketing Moves. My name is Tony Rizzano. Thank you for listening. God bless. And as always, everybody, peace.